Well, I'll see you in the evening. I'd be happy to have, what? What in the... Hey. What the f***? Honestly. Chopped veggies. Oh, those were all different shapes. Hello, my loves. I'm Degenerate, and welcome to my Sweet Housemate. This game was actually sent to me by the creator, who told me to check it out. And I was also asked to play by a couple people too, so that's what we're going to do today. This says here that we're hit with a stroke of good or maybe bad luck when you finally find a totally not suspicious rental listing for a room in an apartment. The only catch is that your new landlord, Jesus Christ, this is always hard. Seung-min seems to have something off about him. As I can see with these pictures, it's probably cannibalism. So, and we love that, don't we? Yes. Alrighty. Obviously, there's nothing here. We got achievements? Oh my god. That's so many. And a cute little gallery. I can't wait. Let's do this. So excited. Ooh. Alrighty. What to do with... Oh. Alrighty. $550 a month? That's a steal. 1-room apartment at 318 Williamson Avenue. No deposit, 1-year minimum tenancy. No deposit? Alright, this is too good to be true. Single room, shared kitchen, shared bathroom. Again with the no deposit, okay. They really want to sell this house. Name. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, did the opposite there. Alrighty. Ooh, voice. That one! Oh, I love that. That was adorable. That was the cutest thing ever. Oh my god. Record progress, yes! Why did that sound like a... Obviously, yes. Alright, already I'm tearing up. That was so beautiful. You tiredly wait for the application to go through before you shut your old laptop with a sigh. This ancient thing that has clearly seen better days somehow already managed to start hyperventilating after you opened it opened just a couple tabs. Yeah, that's my computer. I'm gonna play Fortnite. You promptly put it in your backpack as you lean back on your seat. You can't help but let out a sour chuckle. Anyone else would probably find this old worn-down diner seat extremely uncomfortable, but you don't have that luxury or of complaining. In fact, it might be the softest thing you sat on in a week. Unaware of your own actions, you start anxiously fidgeting with your phone, silently praying to all the possible gods out there that your application will be approved. I think it'll be approved. I thought my name looked really good. 9. 10. At this point, you've been homeless for 11 months, nearly a year. Where... They just let us sleep here? Whoever owns this place? After saving all the money you could for several months, you finally were able to save enough to rent an apartment. Or at least that's what you thought. Dun, dun, dun. In 11 months of your homelessness, the housing prices only went up. Yep. Making it practically impossible for you to find anything affordable at this point. You frantically searched every housing website, hoping to at least get some shitty old room. But nothing was ever even nearly in your price range. But this listing was everything you could ever ask for. Uh-huh. You were thanking whoever was up there in the sky. The clouds. Or down there in the pits of hell. The bugs and the dirt. that you managed to apply basically minutes after the listing went live. Stalking that page, definitely. Sure, it is shady as hell. No deposit, no required credit history. There aren't even any pictures. And as a cherry on top, you'll have to live with some random guy you have no information about. Who cares, right? You got it. You were so eager to get it first, too, that you didn't even ask for a tour. If anything, you're almost entirely sure that it's probably some old shed or even worse, a human trafficking trap. But you're already at the point where you don't even care. Like I said, you feel like you'll go insane if you have to spend another night out on the streets. Oh. You shudder at the memories. Yeah, anything is better than that. Okay. You can swear your heart skips a beat as your phone lights up with a new notification on the home screen. It's an email from the housing website. Could it be? You impatiently unlock your phone, somehow managing to enter your password incorrectly twice before you do. Okay. You quickly locate the email app and anxiously start reading. Oh my gosh, thank you for your application. We appreciate you using our services, and our smart algorithm has picked these 5 other apartments for you to look at. Oh, are you kidding me? I just applied and already got an ad. You silently curse the website, thinking that it would have been better if they paid for your rent instead of financing these ads that no one probably even looks at. Besides you. While busy with your grandiose brain cursing session, you almost skip another notification that quickly floats into your phone screen. It's yet another email. I swear to God, if it's another ad, but it isn't. It's an email sent by whoever has posted that room listing. Listing. The first thing you know is its ridiculous length. It's short. Oh. Too short. Probably like, you got house. Thumbs up. In fact, the only 3 lines, 2 of them being Dear D and BR Seung-min. Oh my god. Seung-min Kim, the name of the original poster. The middle line just says, if you come to the apartment to sign the contract within 30 minutes, I'll give you the key. Oh, wow. Now you are entirely sure that your heart is skipping at least 30 beats a minute. You immediately spring from the seat, grabbing your backpack on the way before your attention is caught by a sad small cup of unfinished coffee on the table. Squeezing your lips with rising guilt, you quickly grab and drink the cold remnants before putting it back down and storming out of the diner. Did we pay? Will this finally be the day that ends your homeless life for good? Let's hope. Hello? Okay. You find yourself in front of an apartment door, trying to catch your breath. You don't particularly know how, but you somehow managed to make it in time. However, now you aren't even sure that you were in front of the correct apartment in the first place. You were fully expecting some shady and old building, but it turned out to be just some average apartment complex. Something you could probably never even dream of affording in your current state. You hesitate for a good minute before letting out an anxious sigh and pressing the doorbell button. You hear the ordinary buzz sound play on the other side of the door, and then complete silence. That silence gets quickly interrupted, though, as you hear some faint footstep sounds behind the door. Doors open. Oh, don't mind if I do. You don't the sound of a man's voice come from within the apartment, but almost instinctively push the door open. Still hesitant, you awkwardly step into the entrance. Honey, I'm home. As you walk in, you almost immediately get taken aback by your surroundings. You've replayed so many made-up horror scenarios in your head on your way here that the sight of an ordinary-looking hallway suddenly seems scarier than anything you could have come up with. There's no one in sight, so you just default to a polite stance in front of the entrance door, not even daring to make a single step. Now that you're actually in the apartment, and now that you've confirmed that it looks more or less normal, Your anxiety levels are going through the roof. You have to make a good impression. You won't have another chance at this. Oh, like this. They said that if we just came, we would just get the key. So, I don't think they want anything else. D, I assume? Yes, it is me. Hello? Blinking? Oh my god. You almost jump as a tall, slouched man suddenly appears in one of the doorways of the hallway you're in. You don't immediately realize that he's dressed in a suit because of how disheveled and scruffy he appears to be. Right. And we're supposed to be making the good impression. Yikes. Albeit you're not in a position to judge. Uh-huh. His eye bags almost seem to merge with his dark eyes as he tiredly looks straight at you. If your eyesight was just a bit worse, you could have even thought he just had 2 holes for eyes, given how pale his skin is otherwise. Dumbfounded, you stare back at him, thinking that this eye contact is going on for a bit too long for your tastes. Before you realize that it's your cue to respond. Oh my god. Aye, Captain. No. Ah, yes, that's me. Wrong, my name is actually... How did you guess? Are you a psychic? That would indeed be me, sir. And then the aye, Captain. I think I did pretty good with the accent, so I'm gonna do that one. That would indeed be me, sir. The man raises eyebrows in confusion. Oh, okay. What's with other formalities? Just, Seung-min is fine. I'm gonna call you Min. Now if you don't mind, I'll be late for work if we don't hurry. So if you just follow me to the kitchen. The man then wastes no time as he promptly walks into the kitchen. And you are left with no choice but to follow him. And it's a shared kitchen. I saw that on the listing. Shared kitchen and bathroom. It's nice and clean in here, considering what you might be doing, sir. You step into the kitchen and, once again, get temporarily stunned by just how normal everything looks. Yeah, because the front room is gonna look amazing, and then all the other rooms are gonna look like shit. Sure, you can tell that someone lives here by small stains and patches of dust here and there. If you had to choose, you'd happily use this space to take some photos for online housing ads or something. Speaking of photos, you thank heavens for the millionth time today. If Min put up pictures of this apartment, it would have gotten snatched before you could even apply. You don't know if that was just pure laziness or simple lack of time, but you couldn't feel more grateful to the man in front of you for leaving the listing so empty. He did say it was going to be late for work, so... But you shouldn't feel grateful just yet. You still haven't signed the contract. Now, if you just look through the papers and sign at the places I marked... Huh? The paper is on the table. It's the contract. Wait, is that it? That can't be right. Is it one sheet of paper? Oh. You won't even ask for any additional information? But... if you're concerned about the rent, the payment is obviously up front. We can go through that in the evening. If I stay any longer, I'll probably get fired for being late. Uh-huh. You're free to move your stuff and unpack, though. What stuff? But... if you're not interested, that's fine too, but then I'd appreciate it if you... No! I'm so interested. No, I'll sign. I'm interested. Wow. You're an eager one, aren't you? Right. I am homeless, so... Clearly this man is not all too concerned about who his new flatmate will be. If he was, he wouldn't have put up an empty listing and responded to a random application within minutes of receiving it. He can't even afford to care about his reasons at this point. Yeah, we don't have the money. It's a good apartment. The rent is something you can afford, and the only tenant doesn't look all too crazy. Right? It looks so fine, look. He's perfectly fine. There's nothing to worry about. You quickly grab the papers with slightly trembling hands as you read through them. Better read that shit carefully. Don't want to have a Disney incident. After making sure that it really isn't some part of human trafficking ring, you take the pen lying around on the table and find the marked spots Min mentioned. Lessers, lessees. Okay. Ooh! That's adorable. Wait. There we go. A little heart for you. Sign. Hey, you wrote your name incorrectly. What? But no big deal. You just have to rewrite it. What? No! It has to be the same as what I put earlier. Stop it. I want to put the heart. Ah, you did it again. Well, just rewrite it. Okay. I don't want to make you mad. It's fine. I should have put the heart before. After you sign, you audibly breathe out before handing the papers to Min. That was so cute, though. He quickly goes through them and then nods at you. Great. Your room is on the... Oh, God. Dog. Great. Your room is the one opposite of the bathroom. It's to the right of the kitchen. That should be it for now. Oh, right. The man in front of you feels around his pockets for a brief second before putting his hand into one and then taking something out. Here's the key. Just don't lose it. I got a key! Your hands seem to shake even more as Min puts a simple metallic key into them. I won't. That would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, we will handle the payment later. I should get going. Right. Do we not have a job? What's our job again? Lock the door after me? Nah. Ah, yes. Yes, of course, right. Calm down. Try to shake off your stupor. You still can't believe that you're officially not homeless anymore. Yay! Still somewhat stupefied. You follow Min back to the entrance where he proceeds to put his shoes on. Shoes that look as scruffy as he is, and then stand straight in front of the door. Stop talking about how scruffy he is. He's not that scruffy. As straight as his slouched back allows him to anyway. Oh yeah, he sits at a desk, I'm guessing. Just make sure to lock it properly. And don't let strangers in. Right. Because that's the least, that's all my problems right now. I'm not a kid. But at least know this much. Right. Well, I'll see you in the evening. I'd be happy to have, what? Huh? I'd be happy to have you for dinner. No. No. With that, Min leaves through the entrance door and you wasting no time. And you, let me pause because I'm still thinking about what he just said. Okay. And you, wasting no time, shut and lock it. Such a simple motion, yet it feels so foreign to you. While on different levels, you are now also a resident of this apartment. You own a key, you can lock the door, you can sleep in your own room. It's so simple, yet so foreign. You squeeze the key that's already made home in your palm, and can't help but let a nervous smile curl your lips. I did it. I really did. Still overcome with a mix of relief and excitement, you locate your room that, just like Min said, is opposite of the bathroom. Fire room. We love it. You walk through a simple door into a bedroom that appears to be just as simple. You're surprised to find that it's actually fully finished, bed and desk included. At this point, you won't even mind sleeping on the floor, but seeing how the bed even has its own bed sheets, you almost tear up. If this is a dream, I would be so pissed. But it isn't, and you can hardly believe it. Well, I guess I might as well unpack what little I have. The only good thing about being homeless is that besides the backpack always glued to your shoulders, you have no other things. You take it off and start going through your carefully packed stuff. Let's see what we got. Nothing. Finally done with your things away, putting your things away, you turn towards your new bed and look down at it with rising temptation. It's yours now. Go lay in it, girl. No longer able to resist, you let yourself fall into the fresh bed sheets. So soft. And all yours for $550 a month. You rub your face against the pillow with a smile. It feels like the luck you've accumulated throughout the year was all poured into this one day. Who knows? Maybe in the future, you will even be able to rent an apartment of your own. Everything seems possible now. Next, we just gotta get a job. It really does. You don't notice how your eyelids start feeling heavier and heavier, and by the time you realize and open your eyes, just a few minutes have already passed. Luckily, though, you don't have a shift today. Well, we already have a job. Might as well take a nap. A really lucky day, huh? Left with no energy to even think, you let yourself fall into a deep slumber. Right. First real sleep we've had. Even if it is just a nap. When you open your eyes again, it's already dark outside. Feeling strangely satisfied and refreshed, you stretch and slowly sit up. God, I haven't slept this good in a long time. And you deserve it. Oh shit! Right, Min said that you'd sort out the rent payment in the evening. And he even offered to have dinner together. No, he said to have you for dinner. Have you for dinner, not just have dinner together. He said he'd have you for dinner. Free food? Says him. Crap. But this is not what's important right now. What? Eating? Oh. Being eaten. Right. You feel a sense of anxiety build up in your throat as you check the time on your phone. 10:27. Crap. Well, you silently curse yourself for being so careless. You get off the bed and start unconsciously walking back and forth. I mean, if he really cared, he would have woken me up, right? I don't think he's home. It's not like you what? It's not like you locked the room or anything? Yes, that is true. Speaking of that, is he even home? Yeah, we didn't even check. We just assumed he's home at 10. And not with the way his eye bags look. He is not coming home at 10. You cautiously tiptoe towards the door and quietly put your ear against it, trying to see if you can catch any sounds. Silence. He's here. But there was silence. Oh. You can clearly make out some footstep sounds and moving noises from the outside of your room. Great. Wonderful. You're not getting kicked out just yet. Maybe the dinner offer is still on the table too. Probably. Let's go check. Not wanting to wait any longer, you swing the door open and walk into the hallway. Surprisingly, the hallway looks really different when it's dark. It almost has this new feel to it. Very different from the plastic perfect filming set you've witnessed earlier. You don't spend much time mulling over your perception of the hallway, though as your attention is caught by the light coming from the kitchen. The sounds are coming from there too. You don't have to be Sherlock to deduce that Min is there, so not wasting any time, you walk towards the light. Wait. What? This can't be. What the hell? Interesting apron. You guys. Oh, hey. This can't be that, right? Nah. Nah. Come on, you're not stupid. There has to be an explanation. Dot dot dot. Right. That's early Halloween decorations? Movie props? Hyper-realistic cake. I think it's the last one. Just kidding. It's literally none of these, but I'm gonna say it's hyper-realistic cake. Is that hyper-realistic cake you're making? You know, like in those videos where everything is cake? Those are all cakes, right? It doesn't stink or nothing. No, these are real human body parts. Come on, you're supposed to agree with me. Oh, sorry. This is just a weird looking pig. I'll say. I mean, yeah. Shit. And you just started thinking you lucked out with this apartment. What is he? A serial murderer? Question mark? A cannibal? Maybe all the above. Serial cannibal. No, wait, that's wrong. A cannibal cereal? No. If you're thinking about calling the police, I advise you against it. Yeah, we might end up on that table next. Of course, you're calling the police. Next thing you know, it'll be your leg he has on that cutting board. Nah, that's only if you call the police. Just got out of homelessness. And you're not about to die to some cannibal serial murderer in a pink apron. Oh, would you rather be in a blue apron? You do understand that if I get arrested, you will no longer be able to stay here, right? You make a good argument. Do you read thoughts too? I don't. How did you know I want to stay here anyways? Just so you know, Mr. Min, I have a grandma I can stay with at any time. Why are you lying? No, you don't. And even if you do, you probably hate her enough to apply to a random... Oh. Random suspicious listing and sign the contract all in one day. All in the same day. So you did it on purpose. Well, something like that. You are so something. But he's right. Oh no. There's nowhere else you can go now. And your only choice would be to return to life on the streets. It'd be silly to think police would help with your situation too. What the hell? Are you gonna eat it? No, we're gonna eat it. Oh. Yes. Yes. It's too much meat though. So I'm just gonna store it for the future. I don't get such tender meat often. It would be a pity if it went to waste. Ugh. This wasn't the dinner he was talking about, was it? What are you even supposed to do? Get a fork and a knife and start chomping up. Chomp, chomp. Do they have to tolerate a cannibal living literally in the same apartment as you? But... the life on the streets! The feeling of your skin being so dirty that no matter how hard you scrub it, nothing makes you feel clean. The long nights spent dumpster diving, going through pounds of discarded food just to be chased away by minimum wage employees that, in retrospect, are in no better situation than your own. You shudder at the memories. Listen. Yes? Ah, shit. Whatever. Anything is better than going back there at this point. If they catch you, don't involve me. And, like, don't eat me. Deal. Why? It might take me a while, and as you can see, It's really messy, so let's talk about your payment tomorrow. Right. Well, you probably better go sleep. I just did, but I think I can sleep again. Unless you want to watch. Please give me the choice. Damn! No! No thanks. We'll see you tomorrow then. Yeah. Good night, my new housemate. Don't forget that I know where you sleep. Okay, nigga. We literally live in the same apartment. Why wouldn't you? Just thought I should remind you. Uh-huh. I know where you sleep too, buddy. You think I'm not as dangerous? Right. I'm leaving now. I'm going this way and you're going to stay here. Good night. Yeah. Yeah. You feel like you won't be able to sleep tonight. We'll try. But surprisingly, you zonk out pretty quickly. Like, oh my god! No, you got an achievement. Uh-oh, diary time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I thought I was gonna keep going. The next few days are still overcome with a faint sense of panic, afraid that Min will eat you. Or even worse, the police finds him, and you have to go back to the streets. But oh cruncher, to your fears, nothing really happens. In fact, after handling the first rent payment, you don't even see him all that much. Aw. Your shifts typically start in the early morning and end somewhere during daytime or evening, depending on the day, so you thought you would at least catch him coming home. We didn't hear him chopping away at human people? Human people? We didn't hear it? That would have been like loud. Just going bow with a fucking, like, disassembling somebody. I feel like that would have been heard. And yet despite all that, you don't even ever see him leave the apartment. His shoes are already gone by the time you wake up. 3 weeks pass by without you noticing, and still, you can count the amount of times you've crossed paths with Min on your one hand. Those few times that you did see him, you could feel his gaze linger on you. You're not sure what that is about, but even when he is not around you, you can still feel his eyes lapping at your skin. Oh, wow. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night to the sounds coming from the kitchen, which your imagination twists into the sickest imagery. But that aside, you really have nothing to complain about. You can't be more grateful to have a solid roof above your head and somewhere to return after work every day. Some form of steady housing really does change your life for the better. You don't have to worry about where to sleep every night, but not being able to shower when you want, about the chance of getting robbed if you're not careful enough, about having some privacy, and so on. You hate to admit it, but you really don't regret staying here even a bit. You condemn what Min does, but considering you're not really exposed to it anyway, even the constant dread of being butchered or kicked out if he ever found out slowly leaves your mind. Oh, if he's ever found out, slowly leaves your mind. Surprisingly, even your funds start looking better now that you're able to take on more hours and leech off Min's Wi-Fi. Hell, you even start considering getting a second job. Everything seems almost too good to be true. What's about to happen to change all that then? About to try to include me in his little hobby. What the? A loud sound coming from somewhere within the apartment suddenly pulls you out of your deep slumber. Did something fall? Or someone? Ah! Or even worse, someone. An image of Min dragging a new corpse into the apartment suddenly pops into your head. No one sees this man bringing people? But what if something happened? You spend a couple of minutes sleepily contemplating if you'd rather this sound be a corpse about to be devoured by your landlord or the very same landlord collapsing on the floor. He gets all his nutrients. I doubt it's him. Whatever. If it's just a corpse, I'll just pretend it's hyper-realistic cake. Yeah. Cake. We all love cake. As you step into the hallway, you quickly realize you weren't worried for no reason. Your housemate is on the floor, looking as if he had collapsed a few minutes prior, and you guess that's what probably happened too. You waste no time and quickly walk up to him. Hey. Just kick him a little bit. Hello? Hey! No need to yell. Finally. Good morning, USA. What happened? You okay? I want to shower, but I'm too tired. Oh, I got you! I got you! I am your man. I got you. I'm trained in this type of stuff. I have a license to wash people's bodies. Ooh, and you're hungry? I got you, bro. And hungry. Now that he mentions it, you do realize that the man in front of you smells badly. Awfully. You might even say, abhorrently. Is that a word? Your thesaurus section. Your thesaurus section that hurt to say, because all the S's. Of listing synonyms for the word bad, it gets interrupted by Min lightly groaning as he attempts to stand up. Geez, what time even is it? Definitely past 12 a.m. at this point. And he just came home from work? And just another as just another wage slave, you can't help but feel bad for him. Aww. Aww. Sure, he might be living in this nice apartment, and you would lie if you said you didn't feel a twinge of jealousy. But what even is the point of having it if you just come here to sleep? This newfound sense of camaraderie, fills you with enough sympathy to want to help the man in front of you. Alright, come on, I'll give you a hand. And maybe a foot. Huh? You know, a hand. Just don't bite it, okay? I know you're hungry and all that, but I am not food. I remember that. I'm glad. So glad. You stretch your hand towards collapsed Min as he dumbfoundedly looks back at you. Finally, he grabs it with his and heavily gets up. I apologize. There we go. Good as new. Perfect. Okay, you go shower now, and I'll make something for you in the meantime. What, are you sure? Yes, I am. For once. But you seriously better go before you stink up the place, or I'll change my mind. Alright, okay. I guess we weren't actually going to help him bathe. That's fine. Before you can say anything else, Min promptly disappears behind the bathroom door. Well, that's that. Time to cook now, I suppose. That fridge is about to look horrid. For a second, you wonder if you should put Min's Queen of the Kitchen apron on, but quickly decide against it. What? That thing has probably seen more blood on your... has probably seen more blood than your blood vessels have in your entire lifetime. I guess no apron then, shit. You immediately start checking in the drawers and cupboards in search for ingredients. You and Min haven't really divided the kitchen space, but since you don't have a lot of things anyways, you took the liberty of picking an empty one and stored all of your things in there. As you go through the cupboards, you quickly realize that apart from condiments and instant ramen, there's nothing of nutritional value. What is wrong with instant ramen? In fact, most cupboards designated for food are just filled to the brim with nothing but cup ramen. Okay. What the? You already felt bad for him before. Wait, that's not our food. Besides people. All he eats is ramen. What? You already felt bad for him before that, but now you feel really bad. You feel so bad, in fact, that you check your own cupboard to see if you could make anything with your stuff instead. Unfortunately, it happens to be the day when you ran out of almost everything. And besides a sad handful of oatmeal staring back at you, On the bottom drawer. Oh, jar. There's nothing you could turn into a sustainable meal. Why did I think there was a bee in there? Defeated, you return to the cup ramen horde raining on the shelves. Cup ramen it is, I guess. You can make it fancy. There's a way to make it fancy. Like a boiled egg. And then green onion. Boom. You pick a random pork flavored package and start cooking. Cooking time! No way! Oh! Cover that bitch. Put one of those Miku figures on top. I got a ramen. All done, I suppose. I hope I get to cook again. You try to squeeze out a smile as a sigh of pride in your work. Oh, sign, whoopsies. But no amount of grinning can make this sad excuse for a meal any better. I actually, sorry to interrupt your, I thought that looked beautiful. So, all of a sudden an idea pops in your head. An idea that's so foreign to you, to your morals, that you wonder. You're starting to go insane cooking that ramen. I mean, he's a cannibal, so... What are you about to do? What if you made some human meat for him to go together with the ramen? Ah, yes. You don't even have to look in the freezer to know that he has containers full of human meat down there. If anything, you're grateful that he at least doesn't store it in the fridge. In fact, he doesn't store anything in the fridge at all. His side is always empty and yours just has some occasional milk and eggs here and there. Don't tell me he's just been surviving off instant ramen and human meat. Oh my god. Well, it's not really time to contemplate about Min's dietary choices at the moment. You'll probably be out of the shower soon. If you didn't pass out in said shower, then I would definitely have to help him then. You have to decide. I got you. Do not cook human meat. Cook human meat. Perfect time to save that. We're gonna cook it for him. Why not? He is a cannibal. It would only be natural to cook some human meat for him, right? You swallow as you open the freezer, cold air pouring out of it. As if it's some sort of evil premonition. It's just chicken. Or pork. Or fish. Nah, chicken. You try to convince yourself that what you will be cooking is anything but human meat as you reach for one of the freezer compartments. When you finally find enough courage to open it, it surprisingly turns out to be nearly empty. There's just one lonely container lying at the bottom. So sad. So alone. Honestly, it's not anything like you expected it to be. No... no gouged out eyes, no jars with human teeth, nothing grotesque. Why would that be in the freezer? Wouldn't it just be on the counter somewhere? And who snacks on human teeth? Gross. Imagine you break your teeth just eating other teeth. No. Just one small container. For some reason, just the sight of it calms you down enough for you to simply pick the little plastic box up and shut the freezer without a second thought. Then you absentmindedly take out a pan, and start the typical process of frying meat. Heat the pan, pour some oil. By the time you're supposed to put meat on the pan, you've relaxed enough that you can easily do it. Thankfully, Min has already pre-cut it into thin slices, leaving you with the easy part of the job. After a couple of minutes of spacing out in front of the stove, a familiar smell brings you back to reality. Pork. It smells just like pork. Smells like pork, tastes like chicken. Looks like fish. Did you really manage to convince yourself that it is pork after all? Yes. What in the... Hey. What the f***? Honestly. Yes, I'm pregnant. No, you can't touch my belly. Who got you that shirt? What the? What is this t-shirt choice? You're asking me like I know. Min. Yes? Are you pregnant? No. Have you ever been pregnant? No. Have you ever impregnated anyone? If you say yes, I'm gonna kill you. Okay. No, I haven't. What's with these questions? Never mind. Have this ramen so I can go back to sleep. Anyways, it smells really good. I bet it does. Ah, yes. My new recipe. Pork, chicken, fish belly. Couldn't find anything, so I made some cup ramen. And I'm frying some human meat. I thought you said it was pork, girl. The Min raised his eyebrow for a second before he takes a step towards you. You get so close that you can practically feel his breath in your face. Did you brush your teeth? Instinctively, you take a step back. He did not. Is he not happy? You're burning it. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, you're right. Can you fetch my glasses from the bathroom, please? There you go. You remember to put on that goofy-ass shirt and bring your glasses? I'll take over the cooking. Ah, yes, sure. Appreciate it. You quickly make your way to the hallway. In a way, it almost feels like a dream or a nightmare. Regardless, you're just happy that you're not the one frying in the pan. Sighing, you step into the bathroom. Yes! I was hoping there was a minigame. Let's go. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is a tooth. Alright, tidy whities. Ah, that was so cute. Let me examine everything. We have pockets, right? Put that in your pocket. Shampoo, cute. Teeth, put that over there. Let's not look at it. Alright, bloody tissue, bloody tissue, bloody tissue. Toothpaste. I'm gonna put that near the teeth since it seems appropriate. Some cute little tweezers, put that over there. Soap bar. Can I clean that? That's gotta be the cutest thing ever. The microwave sounds with the music. We got a comb. Okay, hand soap. Cute little hair dryer. That's the developer right there, if anyone didn't know. Glasses. Let me just put all these funky ass tissues over there. Okay. Gonna get, oh. I got an item! Now I can see. When you successfully get Min's glasses and return to the kitchen, you find him already sitting at the bar table. The food ready in front of him. You hand Min the glasses. His cold bony fingers brushing against yours as he takes them. How scandalous. His skeleton arms. Thank you. The man gratefully nods and you, a bit hesitantly, grab a stool and sit on the opposite side of him. Are we eating? Oh. You assume that Min will start talking first, but unsurprisingly, he continues eating, completely ignoring your presence. He doesn't seem to be doing that. He's making direct eye contact. Seems like you have to be the one to start the conversation. Is it good? That's probably the first thing. Oh. What does it taste like? My ball. Why do you need a housemate? Why do you eat people? Why did you collapse earlier? I want to ask everything. I hope I can. Let's inquire about his collapsing though. Hey, why did you collapse like that earlier? He raised his eyebrow at you as if you just asked a very obvious question you already know the answer to. You shut up. You shut up, you. You don't know me. And you do. No, I don't actually. What are we talking about? Well, I was hungry. Oh my god. And tired. Right. It seems like your workplace has been really overworking you, huh? What workplace doesn't nowadays? Fair enough. But still, maybe you should change companies? Yeah, because one company's gonna be better than the other. Come on! I feel like one day this amount of overworking will put you in your grave. I'm worried about you. You know what? Maybe you do have a point. Really? I stayed at this company for a tad too long. They'll probably start getting suspicious about their higher-ups and clients disappearing soon. What? Their what? It's decided then. Tomorrow I will start sending my application to new companies. Thanks. Oh god. I basically just like convinced him to kill a different group of people. Ah yes, you're welcome. You want to bring his earlier comment up, but his face looks so full of newfound determination that you realize it's already too late. You spend the next few moments in silence as Min finishes his food, and you, absorbed in your own little world, stare out the window at the city drowning in darkness. The whole situation almost seems funny to you. Just a few weeks ago, you had nowhere to go, and you had to look for a place to spend the night at every single day. Now you're here, sitting in this clean, cozy kitchen, with a cannibal eating human meat by your side. Human meat that you prepared for him. Barely. We were burning it. Nevertheless, can't help but admit that you'd much rather prefer this bloodthirsty cannibal's company than your homeless life. I don't know about bloodthirsty. What a cursed world we live in. Hey. Huh? Thanks for the meal. Oh my god, you're so welcome. Yeah, yes, of course. You know, it's been a long time since someone made me a meal. Instead of making a meal out of me. Oh, out of them. Oh my god. Is this his attempt at humor? Well, I'll probably head to bed after doing the dishes. Well, there's still time to sleep. You should probably do the same, though. Sorry for waking you up. How did you... You already have that puffy morning face. Well, at least he's honest. But he's also right. You almost started falling back asleep while sitting with them there. And you'd rather upkeep your sleeping schedule if you want to get a second job. That wasn't an insult, by the way. It's kind of cute, actually. Oh my gosh. Hungry boy, aren't you? You should probably get out of here before you ask for seconds. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Bye! Good night, man. Good night. Sweet dreams. Uh-huh. With that, you go back to your room and quickly find yourself falling asleep in the warm embrace of your bed. Oh, yeah. Oh, God! That's gonna scare me every time. The next day. The next day, you can't help but mentally go back to your encounter with Min. You feel that he is charming, interesting, dull, horrible. Honestly, I spit on you. That's not true. Let's just say interesting. Well, there's something about him, you know, just, there's something, I don't know, it's just, I can't. Something that weirdly interests you, despite him being a cannibal and a murderer. You feel bad about your morbid interests, but your gratitude for the housing opportunity is far greater than your crumbling morals. Who knows, maybe you've already started losing your mind with all that's been happening. Not much happened, but... Or perhaps he started infecting you with his own insanity. So you can't ignore your struggle, your strange fascination and spend the whole day thinking about it. You're so absorbed in your thoughts that you don't even realize how quickly the day passes. In the end, you go to bed completely exhausted after another day of hard work. Yeah. From a job I have no idea we work. I wonder what we work as. Oh, he passed out again. Seriously? Again? It hasn't been a full day, for God's sake. Well, he was still hungry even while he was eating. So, this time you don't even waste time sitting around and immediately get up and swing your door open as you step into the hallway. Alright. Come on. You stop in your tracks almost momentarily. The hallway turns out to be empty. And there are sounds of water coming from the bathroom. Min is probably showering in there. Then what was that noise? Surely you're not going insane yet, are you? You hesitantly start walking forward before you notice something around the corner that was not there before. Something red. Ah! It's just a corpse. Wait. A corpse? Ah! Jinkies! Seems like you somehow jinxed it yesterday. Based on the amount of meat you saw in the freezer, or rather lack thereof, you guess that Min has probably decided to restock. Let's help him out this time. Jeez, this one looks really rough. Why would he need to tie it up, though? Because she keeps moving. Please! What the? You're still alive? Alright, okay. Seems like this corpse is not so dead. Please, spare me! Nah. I haven't done anything. Maybe you did? Because you're here. Right. What are you supposed to do now? A terrified woman stares at you with desperate plea in her eyes. Her arms and legs both tied with layers of thick rope. Definitely not something you expect, or were ready to deal with when you were leaving your room. You mentally curse at Min. You're not going to hurt me, are you? Ah! No, I'm just gonna let someone else do it. I'm not with that guy, you know? Jesus, this woman looks petrified. Well, no wonder. She's practically head to toe covered in blood. This is really awkward. She's just a poor innocent person with an insane lack of luck. Ah! And you know her fate better than anyone. But do you really have any right to intervene? Then please, will you help me? Ah! Instead of responding, you just rub the back of your neck, feeling conflicted about what to do. Like that wolf. That picture of that wolf. I'll put it up on the screen. At the sight of the woman's face sinks in growing hopelessness. What? Did it say as or at? I'm dumb. What's your name? You don't need to know that. Oh. Well, she's probably gonna die anyway. It's D. I'm Alicia. Nice to meet you, Alicia. You're going to be tomorrow night's dinner. I'd say nice to meet you, but this is probably not the best time for that, huh? Yeah. Yeah. God, he's so scary. Is he? I was just walking down the alley from work and then he jumped out of nowhere. I mean, look at all this blood. He did all this to me. Nothing bad ever happens to me. I don't even know what's going to happen to me. Yeah, you do. What did I do to deserve this? He's keeping you prisoner here, isn't he? Yes. Well, you wouldn't exactly call it that. Come on, two people are stronger than one. He is bony. Let me think. I'm sure that if we act together, we can easily overpower him. I promise that no harm will come your way. No. I might not look it, but I'm quite agile, you know. Agile enough to be tied up? Yes. Well, you really don't want to risk being the one getting eaten instead. Oh, come on. Don't you see that I'm scared? I'm shaking. Ah, yes. Yes, you can. Please. I really don't want to die. You had to have done something. Save her. Don't save her. I am not a saint, so I will not be saving her. Nah, I'm good. You're on your own. Instead of fear, Alicia's eyes contorts with rage at your refusal. How dare you? How dare you refuse me? Do you even know who I am? I'm Alicia. The tied up Alicia. Girl. Calm down. You insignificant stupid. Her yelling seems to attract attention because a freshly showered Min creeps out from the bathroom. me pray with my cross. I prayed that his shirt wasn't on. Slowly, he slinks up behind Alicia and... Yo! He did all that? Ugh! Who the farted? No way. That sounded insane. There was a cat, a truck, a boat. Damn! He got it all. He's the whole package. Min stands victorious over Alicia's now battered corpse. Do you doubt she had any chance in the first place, being tied up and all? Oh. My prayers, they went unanswered. This made me hungry. Good. Let's go get you something to eat. Good thing I brought home takeout. Oh my god. He thinks he's so funny. What's that shirt say? Human by chance? I'm scared. And it looks like there's a moon. Please. At first his remark confuses you until you glance down towards Alicia. That's definitely one way to call her a corpse. Hey. You nervously look up at him. He doesn't want to make you a home-cooked meal now, does he? What you made yesterday was decent. And your company was quite energizing. So I was thinking, that's good. Maybe we could cook together? We could share it too. That's definitely out of character. On one hand, you kind of feel too afraid to agree. On the other hand, you feel too afraid to say no. But hey, who knows? Maybe it would be a good bonding opportunity. And no more killing will happen. Yes, right. Help him cook. Don't help him cook. I'm gonna help him. Well, it's not like Alicia was your friend or something. Yeah, she called me stupid and insignificant, and she said, how dare you? So, you have no qualms about helping Min cook her. Ugh. At this point, you've already done far worse than cooking a person. Plus, being on good terms with Min, who was very alive compared to Alicia, seems way more important right now. Sounds delightful. I'm kind of a professional chef though, so stand back. Stand back already. Well, you're definitely not bad. Though you should get more practice cooking meat of the human variety. Well, seems like this is your chance to do so. Another mini-game? Min takes his bloody apron off after carrying Alicia into the kitchen. It doesn't help make him look any less scary though, as his exposed skin is practically drenched in her blood. I knew it! I knew it! I was scared. I knew the moon was there. Human by chance, alpha by choice. Okay, boss. What are we cooking? Well, I was thinking of making curry. Oh, so you can make something besides instant ramen. I actually enjoy cooking quite a bit. It's a hobby of sorts. If I didn't have to work this much, I'd probably spend more time indulging in that hobby. Wait, wouldn't that mean he would kill more people? Without beating around the bush, Min promptly puts you to work at the cutting board. Meanwhile, he starts cooking rice and cleaning the remains of Alicia off himself. Well, time to get chopping. Let's go! Cooking mama. Am I slapping the carrot? Where's the knife? I'm just beating it up. All right, we're done. Onion. Yeah. Chopped veggies. Oh, those are all different shapes. Oh my god. No way. Am I getting achievements? Oh. Dang, I thought I was. Once you're both done with cooking, Min takes out a second plate and looks at you questioningly. Yeah. Seems like your landlord is inviting you to join him for a meal. A cannibal meal. Sure. We honestly have been just being a yes man this whole time, so. Except for with Alicia, of course. You've already helped him cook human meat. Might as well try the fruits of your labor. You nod at Min and he fills the plate with freshly made curry. Human curry. It looks fine. Let's just forget it was Alicia. Will be great. You look down towards the fresh bowl of curry. The warm aroma from the piping dish is alluring. It has a delicious spiced scent that dances across the kitchen, lingering delicately in the air. Various seasonings in the dish create a romantic, hot, and a heavy, sweet, yet mouth-watering fragrance that you can practically taste. We're about to. Mmm. Delicious. The human meat you cooked really adds some pizzazz to the whole thing. Right. You nearly forgot that this curry is topped off with a nice serving of Alicia. You were very delicious, Alicia. Thank you. You feel a little guilty that she smells so good. Mmm, delicious. You both take the same seats as yesterday, and you can't help but feel a sense of deja vu. Different shirt. Kinda like the first one. This whole alpha thing is... I can't. Well, partially because you did do the exact same thing the day before. It seems like a good opportunity to get to know Min a little better, though. Why did you pick Alicia specifically? How do you even have enough energy to do this? What's your, you know, backstory? What's with your wardrobe? Ah. I wish I could. Let's, find out why we picked her. Why he picked her, not we. I don't know. Why did it have to be Alicia? She seemed sweet. Well, for the most part. Well, why did you pick her specifically? I didn't. She was just there in the alley. Oh. Alley? Yeah, she was already covered in blood, fighting some other guys. I just thought she was an easy meal. We didn't even, like, think of that either. She was already covered in blood, yet she wasn't, like, cut or anything. But she was so innocent. Liar. Somehow you're not even surprised. Typically I pick someone from the company I work at. Someone scummy, someone rich, someone I don't have empathy for. Then there are some days like this one where I just get lucky. You know, she was already killing someone. Ah! And I could tell it was just a normal thing for her. A fellow killer's instinct, I suppose. But yeah, typically I just kill someone who is a source of others' suffering. That's the best thing I can do in this capitalistic hellhole. This is still brutal. Damn, that's the realest shit I've ever heard. You're so real. You know, I've actually never told you. I was homeless before this. If it weren't for you, I'd still be out there sleeping on a park bench or the nearest Teddy's table diner. Or, you know, shelters. If you can ever call them that. Oh, even. Whoopsies. Not that I was even let in half of the time. What? Well, I'm glad you're here now. Aw. I am too, but... It really is only thanks to you. I didn't do anything. You got here all by yourself. Aw. As the conversation slows into comfortable silence, Min begins to eat. Nom 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 nom. Staring down at your own bowl, you find yourself hesitating. Are you guilty? Ashamed? Mortified at the choices you've made to get yourself to this point? You should be. You know, logically, that you should feel all of these things, but... Fuck. You really made some killer curry. Before you know it, a spoonful of steaming curry is already in your mouth. Mmm. A mix of carrot, onion, and meat is devilishly delicious. Your brow twitches. Shouldn't you be disgusted by this? Wouldn't a normal, regular person be disgusted by this? Maybe you're not regular. Maybe there are two sides of you, fighting for dominance. A devil. And an angle. Or was it an angler? Antler? You're getting farther and farther from the truth, ma'am. Doesn't matter. This food is kicking, and you're the pro chef behind it. Those onion pieces weren't very good, though. Not only do you enjoy this meal, but Min seems to be enjoying it too. You think? His neutral expression makes it difficult to read him. You count this as a win anyway. Oh my god. Oh! They gave me two this time. You say the dinner goes pretty well. So well, in fact, that the two of you go on to have more dinners together, spanning over weeks. Then months. Then a year. Before you know it, your relationship with him naturally progresses into something more romantic. The two of you officially become partners. Oh my god, we're moving really fast. You really let Min cook. And perhaps that's what sets you on this path. This path towards destiny. Towards the day that Min proposes to you. You don't expect it. The abrupt nature of it all. When he slips the ring off of your diner's finger. Ah! Dinner. I said diner. My bad. The ring isn't your size, but you know you could always get it adjusted later. Finally, all of your simping pays off. Of course, you accept. Your wedding takes place at the most classy location anyone dated a cannibal would choose. The butcher counter at the local supermarket. All the meats and knives the eyes can see. Naturally, it's a breathtaking ceremony. Even the shoppers can't help but stop and stare in wonder. Or rather, in fear. No, they're probably just jealous of your supermarket wedding. Maybe Tate's there. He's the guy who reads the book. Or whatever. The person who stands there and says, "You may kiss the bride." And then I accidentally kiss Tate. Oh no. Hand in hand with Min, the two of you will have a very grotesque, disgusting, and gory future. Exactly the way you hoped it'll be. Min has successfully rizzed you. Oh my god. Or was it you who rizzed him? Who cares? Congratulations on your marriage. I win! You got an ending. My Homemate version 1. And you don't even fall off the cliff. Oh, fall off a cliff. Look at that beautifully made cake. I love this. That was adorable. Let's go, cake! A meat cake. More art? Oh, that's what that means. That was amazing. Let's go see the fruits of our labor. It isn't pork. Alright. Homemate version 1. There's so many other versions. Ooh, this is probably, if we get everything. Why is there a dog up there? I'm scared. Wrong one, buddy. It's not all the pictures, but... Very cool! So creepy. Nice. That was adorable as hell, and it was funny too. Obviously, my favorite part is when he came in and killed her and all those sounds played. That was hilarious. Anyways, I'm not gonna go and do all the endings today because there's a lot, as I can see already in the thingy. But that was my Sweet Housemate. It was cute. I liked it. It was funny. And I love mini games. Oh my goodness. I love mini games so much. I might play more and try to get all the other endings. But it's not gonna be done in one video, I'm gonna tell you that right now. So if you guys enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. And of course, subscribe for more in the near future. And with all of that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my loves.